Chapter 4, Planning the Big One. Out of darkness, Antonio Ware. The city never slept, but that didn't mean it was awake. Sometimes it just twitched, restless, groaning, soaked in sin and sorrow. Chicago was loud, but Malik King had grown numb to the noise. Sirens, gunshots, fights, mothers wailing in the distance. They were just background music to him now, a soundtrack to his survival. But something in the air felt different that week. Heavy, charged, like something unseen had pulled the clouds closer to the pavement. And Malik, he couldn't shake the feeling. They called it the Big One. A bank in South Shore, modest, easy layout, short-staffed, simple security, one guard, no armored truck till noon. Trey had scoped it out for 2 weeks. D-Shot knew someone who used to clean the place at night. Rondo had access to burner phones and stolen plates. Everything was lined up like dominoes. All they had to do was push. They gathered at an abandoned mechanic shop on 83rd Street. The place smelled like oil, mold, and lost time. Dust clung to the walls like regret. Old car parts lay scattered across the floor, silent witnesses to years of failure and half-finished escapes. Malik walked in slowly, his hoodie pulled low, jaw tight. D-Shot was already there, leaning on a rusted toolbox with his arms crossed. A Black and Mild hung from his lip, smoke curling around his head like a halo made of poison. Trey was sitting on the hood of a stripped Cadillac, scrolling through his phone, snorting in between laughs. Rondo stood in the back, pacing with his hands tucked in his oversized jacket. He never stood still for long. Anxiety was his love language. A blueprint of the bank was spread across the car's windshield. "Yo, Flame?" D-Shot grinned when he saw Malik. "We 'bout to eat, bro." All gas, no brakes. Malik forced a nod. His eyes scanned the blueprint. His heart felt like it was pacing, even though his body was still. The plan was airtight. Trey and D-Shot would enter first, flash the weapons, and control the lobby. Rondo would monitor the back hallway with a walkie. Malik would stay outside in a stolen Grand Prix, engine running, seat low. A 2-minute window. No heroics, no names, no hesitation. In and out, Trey repeated like it was scripture. "Easy lick. We ain't amateurs no more. That's what scares me," Malik muttered under his breath. He didn't want to be there. That was the truth. But fear of looking weak, of being labeled soft, kept his mouth shut. The streets didn't care about your soul. They cared about your rep, and hesitation could get you marked, exiled, or worse, replaced. So Malik smiled, but his spirit was screaming, quietly, constantly. That night, he sat on a rooftop overlooking the city, trying to smoke the voices away. The blunt didn't hit the same, not since that night in the crack house, not since the old man, Mike, spoke words that dug deeper than bullets ever could. "You were called before the killing,"